Hello, Robin. How are you? I'm just sitting down for a cup of tea. Hello, C. Sally Run. How you doing? Is that C. Sally Run who I know as someone else? How are you doing? I'm just having a tea. I just get out of the tub, had a bath. I thought I would jump in one on this Sunday. Let me see now. Sunday, 1:45 p.m. here. I just thought I would jump in. I'm having a quiet day today. Put some cream on my face here. It's not the greatest thing to see, but we can still chat. What are you saying? Yes, I am. I thought that's who you were. How you doing, Carol? How are you? That's so weird that you had to change that. That's so weird. I don't get that. I don't know what happened there. I'm putting some neck cream on. Now, my daughter, she worked at Shoppers Drug Mart. It's a drugstore here for a few years, and she got discounts, and they got an hourly wage plus commission in the makeup department. And so she got different discounts and things like that. And so she used to get some products for me. And it was my 45th anniversary. Oh, it was it? Oh, happy anniversary. Wow, that's amazing. That is amazing. Did you guys do anything special? Did you guys go anywhere, do anything special? Yeah, I was just applying this stuff that my daughter gave me. Don't think it helps much, but she gave me this. Now I'm going to put this on. Oh, reduce those wrinkles. Hi, Robin. How are you from New Zealand? What did you do, Carol? Did you go anywhere? Go out to eat or anything like that? It's a big anniversary, big one. I made myself a cup of tea in the Keurig. I just put the tea bag in where you usually put the Keurig coffee. I just put the tea bag in there because I'm in a hotel, if you can't tell. And I thought, well, I'll put the tea bag in there, see if that makes a nice cup of tea. It's not bad. Not bad. Not like a steeped cup of tea, but it's nice. Me love me tea. Got my glasses on, see if I can see what's going on here, because I can't see what anybody's saying. We went to dinner and cleaned the house. Did you? Well, you went to dinner. That's really good. And you cleaned the house too, did ya? Gosh, it's never ending cleaning the house. Never ending and never ending. I should turn this camera around so you guys can see me now, huh? Yeah, that better? Maybe. Hi, Belinda. I'm finally able to join your live and on time. It's 12:45 p.m. in my neck of the woods. Well, now, how are you doing? I am just having a cup of tea. I'm trying to organize this a little bit better in this hotel room. And it is 10 to 2 here. I'm actually in Calgary. I'm actually in Calgary right now. And just spending time sitting here. Trevor is over at the casino, and I am here just by myself. Just sitting here by myself. Killing time, talking to my beautiful lady friends. What are you up to today? You're beautiful with or without makeup. Aw, you're sweet. You know, I hardly ever wear makeup. You know what? When you're young, you tend to wear makeup. When you get older, well, I don't know. I don't wear. I put these creams on because my daughter gave them to me, but I think they're fairly expensive. But you can't stop the aging process. That's just something happens. Hello, something for you. How are you? Nice to see you here. Nice to see you. What are you up to today? Cleaning her house. I'm going to try to fix this camera a little bit. Maybe that's a little bit better. You're okay? All right. Well, okay is good. Okay is good. It's better than not okay, but it's okay not to be okay. Oh my goodness, this tripod is giving me troubles. Giving me troubles. Yes, I didn't bring a doll on this trip, and I'm regretting it. You know, I am regretting not bringing a doll. I feel lonely without my baby doll. I because we took a plane ride, I decided not to take a doll this time. But yeah, I've been looking on Facebook Marketplace and Kijiji and stuff in Calgary. Is there any baby dolls out there? And where I'm located is quite a walk to anywhere. Um, well, it's probably about 20-minute walk to anything, any shops or anything like that. And however, I think I am going to venture out tomorrow and go walking somewhere. Getting things in order before the eye surgery on Wednesday. Oh, you're getting your other eye done. Because you had one done, right? And you're getting the other one done? Gosh. Or did you have any done? Why do I think you had one done? Maybe you haven't. I don't know. It's got to be nerve-wracking. Excuse me, because anybody going near your eyes is nerve-wracking. You know what I mean? Like coming at your eyes, but it's going to be so worth it in the long run. So worth it in the long run. Trevor has been battling some really low iron deficiencies, and he's not absorbing iron, and they're trying to figure out what's going on there. And they gave him, he didn't want to do the intravenous right away, so they gave him really strong pills, iron pills. And so he's been taking those, and he got another blood work done 6 months later, and it hasn't helped much. So he's going to have to get intravenous, and he's going to have to get a scope and a colonoscopy to see what's going on. And he's trying to come up with every kind of reasoning why he shouldn't get those things done. And I'm just going to, he's got to get them done. If you got to get them done, you got to get them done. But it is hard. You are 7 years old. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is not a child channel, something for you. Is this your mommy's channel? This is not a child channel. This is an adult channel. No, an eyelid. They are going to eliminate some skin off the eyelids. Oh, okay. What has happened there? Your skin, what happened there? Has it always been like that, Carol? Gosh, it must be obstructing your vision if they're going to do something. Something for you. Gosh, it's my brother. Oh, you're on your brother's. I see. I see. Okay. What? Does that just happen over time with age? I'm assuming it does. Gosh, that's really going to make things different for you. Are you nervous about that, Carol? Something for you. My goodness. If you're 7, you probably shouldn't be on here. This is an adult channel. I would suggest you go and look for a live that's a children channel. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness, it's hot in this room. I'm going to have to put the air conditioner on or something. But this tea, drinking this tea is not helping. Well, gosh, I hope everything goes good on Wednesday, Carol. I hope it goes without a hitch. Like without a hitch. Is that the right language? I hope everything goes well. I hope everything goes well. Are they doing both at the same time? Look at my blanket. Look at this big blanket, baby blanket I've been making. I'm proud of it. I'm proud of it. I'm going to have a big baby blanket um, to for my baby dolls, for the baby dolls that I will sell or give away. I'm looking forward to it quite a bit, getting these done. And then I know I've made some errors in it, but that's okay. But I like this stitch. I'm getting so much better at the tightness and the stitching being so like even and stuff. So they're doing both at the same time. It's a beautiful blanket. Thank you so much. I just don't know when to stop because, see, I got it lengthwise, but I got to make it, try to make it more square, I guess, so it'll be actually a blanket instead of like a big wide scarf. Maybe it'll end up being a big wide scarf. Oh my goodness, but I'm really enjoying it. This yarn is not the softest yarn, but it's easy to work with. Um, so that's nice. I've been watching my crime shows and I've been watching my dolly shows and in my watch later list and crocheting away here. They're doing both at the same time. Yeah. Yeah. Um, I have been was going to meet with a friend when I'm here. I'm not sure if that's going to pan out or not. She lives in the area. I actually got married in Calgary 33 years ago. And really, really interesting. I went to that location with Trevor not that long ago, and it's totally different. It was an indoor garden, like a botanical gardens that was indoors. And it was, yeah, it was completely changed. Doesn't even look the same. I wouldn't even call it a botanical garden at all nowadays. I wouldn't even call it that. I don't even know what you'd call it. It's just a food court, I guess, with some plants. Time changes, you know, time changes things. It changes life, it changes relationships, it changes locations, you know. The rundown apartment that I lived in at the time, that many years ago, is totally demolished. Actually, the whole area is demolished near the Saddle Dome. I know, I should have brought a book to read. You're right. I should have because I've been just watching shows and I thought I'd venture out more, but honestly, it's Sunday. I don't know what's open. Tomorrow I'm going to venture out more, but I don't really I guess I'm not that confident at the moment to get on the bus. I guess that's ridiculous. I should just get on the bus and go. But what am I going to? Like shopping, I guess. There's a Salvation Army, I think about 15-20 minutes walk from here, and I'll probably venture and do that tomorrow. Maybe do a little video there. I want to see what is in that thrift store because, you know, my location, there's not many thrift stores. So I'm interested to see what's around there. Maybe I can find myself a baby doll. That would be nice. I think that I will check that out tomorrow. It's not open today. It's Sunday, so that wouldn't be open. I don't have a book to read, but I do have audio books on Audible. My daughter set up her account on my phone, so I utilized that the last time I went away, so it's good. I know, that's what Mom said. Be safe when you're traveling. When I'm walking, my sense of direction is horrific. Like, it really is bad, my sense of direction. Like, I don't know. My mom's like, look at the landmarks, look at the landmarks. I'm like, don't be going and you take, I said, well, at least I'll have my phone with me. It'll give me a track anyway, Google Maps. I can follow it and it'll direct me back home or back here. So that's what I'm thinking would be really good. But yeah, it's making for a long day. You know, when you're at home, well, I always have things to do, right? There's always cleaning and laundry and the dogs and cleaning dog poop and walking the dogs and doing the dishes and, doing the floors and then you do the dolls and then you do your crocheting, you watch your shows, you make your meals. Here, not so much. I am, we got some groceries here, microwavable things. Don't want to be eating out, so we're just kind of microwaving some foods and stuff here that we got delivered from Walmart. I do that too, landmarks. Yeah. Landmarks are good. Landmarks are good. I'll take pictures of them. Oh my gosh, that's funny. That's so funny. Um, I'm not much into the north, south, east, west direction, Travel north, southeast down here. And in Calgary, everything is like southeast, southwest. I'm not very good at what direction is what. Thank goodness for the invention of cell phones. I don't know how in the world I got through and traveled around this city without a phone before. Like, lots of questions, I guess, asking a lot of people stuff. Because when I lived here that many years ago, I worked two jobs, always had two jobs. And at one time I had three jobs at a time, different ends of the city, traveling on the C train back and forth and back and forth. I worked at Sears Portrait Studio and I also worked at Kmart, their early morning crew, Sears Portrait Studio taking pictures, and I worked at Arby's, and I worked in those locations, and I traveled on the train back and forth, back and forth. And my gosh, you get on those C trains and you can travel super fast, very, very, very fast. But there's no trains close here. You have to get on the bus, and I hate those friggin' buses. I hate them. I'm a cranky old lady. I hate buses. The C trains are not too bad as long as it's not super busy. But when you're young and you're in your, like, I got married at 23, so I was here around, 21, 22, 23 age range. And, you don't have much fear. And really, that's when you should have fear. I mean, who's going to kidnap me, right? I mean, really, just, I shouldn't say that. That's not funny. Oh, my neck is sore. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I thought I would definitely jump on here and talk a little bit, have a tea with you guys. And shoot the shit, see what everybody's up to. Oh, this tea is good. I hope Silas is doing well back at home with the puppies. He's not one to communicate back with me. I just want to text me back. He's not one to, I said, text me at least once a day or every 2 days. My mom's lives close and it's fine. But I mean, Mom, I'm not worried. I don't have to text you. I'm like, well, I feel like I need to know that you're okay. Does that make sense? A ginger tea. I don't think I've had a ginger tea. Oh, that sounds nice. Ginger tea. I love ginger. It's called ginger beer, completely different. It's not real alcohol. It's like a pop. It's like a really spicy, sparkling drink. But ginger tea, that sounds nice. I have Earl Grey here, and I have red rose. And I think that's all we have here. But ginger tea. Now, do you just drink it plain, Carol? Do you put, yum. Do you put like milk in it or you just drink it plain? That sounds like it would be so nice for the throat if you had a sore throat, ginger tea. Yesterday I had a nap. I'm sleeping too much because I'm just sleeping too much here. I got to stop sleeping so much. But I been watching crime shows. It's terrible. I get on this kick. Oh, honey. Ginger tea and honey. I don't think, you know what, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I've ever had tea with honey because I'm not one to really like honey. However, I should try it because there's a lot of people that put honey in instead of like sugar or whatever, right? And I don't put sugar in my tea anyway, but I love like I can't say honey is the same as cereal with honey, and I love honey with cereal, like not with cereal, that's like honey crisps and stuff like that. But I've never had like honey in tea. It is better for you. Well, hello, Patricia's Dolly Dreams. Hi. Nice to see you, Patricia. It's been a while since I've caught you on a live. How are you doing? How's your day going this Sunday? What are you up to? Yeah, it's great in tea. Yeah, there's another gal who likes honey in tea. Wow, I gotta try it then. Just regular tea, like liquid honey, right? So if you have a regular tea like this is orange pico, like a red rose orange pico. Do you put it in this and what? Just like a teaspoon or just like how much would you put in? Like a cup this size. This is kind of a thick lipped cup, I guess. This is a hotel cup. Well, hello there, Sandra. I'm here talking about tea. Not a tea drinker, but a big coffee drinker. I keep at least 5 different creamers in my refrigerator at all times. Do you really? I love coffee too. I really, really do. Nervous going to the dentist. Oh, are you? Oh gosh, I hate the dentist. Oh, I hate the dentist. I hate going to the dentist too. It's been a while. I should go. I should go. I'm a big coffee drinker too. Coffee. Coffee. Iced coffee or just hot coffee. I like both. But for the most part, I drink just my coffees in the morning. Not much throughout the day. I'll have a couple in the morning and then I'll have my teas, my cups of teas. I bet you are nervous. I would be nervous. I'm no good helping, alleviate your nervousness. Sorry. I hate the dentist, but it's good to get it done because if you don't and you need to go, then it's more painful. I was a coffee drinker when I was a nurse. Prefer tea. Yeah. Flavored coffee. I know. Those flavored creamers are so lovely, aren't they? Especially the pumpkin spice. So beautiful, so lovely, so bad for you, but so good. um, I used to do creamers, but now I do half and half. Okay, like a creamer. Oh, half creamer, half milk, you mean? Or are you meaning like a double double, like half cream, half sugar? Like, never mind. You can buy them that says half and half on it. And I think it means half cream, half sugar with flavored coffee. Hello, Heather. How are you? I'm having a tea and saying hi to people, talking about whatever. What's going on in your life today, Heather? I haven't tried the flavored. That might get you to change teams. I know, eh? The flavored is so good. It's, and then, I was told Diet Pepsi and put, flavored pumpkin spice, not Diet Pepsi. Oh, gosh, 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 gosh. Dr. Pepper. I seen Dr. Pepper the other day and I thought Dr. Pepper and creamer. I was told that that's supposed to be good. Yeah. Do you drink coffee all day? Like, are you a big like coffee drinker, like always having a coffee on the go? My dad was always a big coffee drinker, but it was mostly Tim Hortons, which is a coffee place here in Canada. He always had Tim Hortons, and they have a special. Their Tim Hortons is a special taste. People get addicted to it. It's quite strong. I think it's how they brew it. They brew it so hot. Milk and Pepsi is good. Here we go again with the weirdness. No, I'm just joking. I just can't wrap my head around that one. Hello, Angela. How are you? Nice to see you. It's been a little bit. What are you up to today, Angela? What's going on in your life today? You're doing great on your channel with content. Oh, thank you, Patricia. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. You can't really judge it by views and stuff like that. I'm enjoying creating the content I have been, where in the past, I don't know. I like some of the content that I actually have scripted. It feels like I don't get lost in what I'm saying. Well, hello, Julie. How are you doing? How are you doing? I don't know if I've ever caught you on a live. I I'm good, not much. You're not doing too much, Angela. I was just saying to the ladies, I'm in Calgary right now. Um, I am sitting in a hotel room. And I didn't bring a dolly with me. And the last few trips I've made, different areas, I've brought a doll, but this time I didn't. And I'm feeling like I want a doll. So I've been on Marketplace, things like that, looking for some baby dolls, but I'd have to travel, Calgary's quite a large area. You'd have to travel quite a large area to get to it. Did anyone ever put peanuts in their cola back of peanuts? You're fabulous. It's sunny and crisp and beautiful here. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. Peanuts and cola? Nah. Where are you? I am in Calgary. Right in Calgary. How do you like Calgary? Well, Angela, do you remember I lived here? I got married here 32, 33 years ago. And I used to live here. And two different times I lived here. When Sophia was about a year, we moved back. And I like Calgary as a city. It's a very clean city, very spread out. You used to live here, did you, Patricia? I had no idea. How nice. Did you like Calgary, Patricia? It is a beautiful, fun city. It is fun. I haven't done much since I got here. Trevor's been quite busy. We came together, and tomorrow I was saying earlier that I'm going to do some walking and traveling around a bit on my own. You loved it. Yeah. It's very clean. A few days ago, we went up the tower. I took some pictures. We actually sat in the rotating restaurant that goes around. Well, that was different. The floor moves and the table moves around in a circle, but the windows and, of course, the middle section where they're cooking the food don't move, but you're moving in a circle, and you get to see up in the tower all around the city, which is really interesting. However, I felt a little wonky, like it's like don't look in areas that you can see it moving because you feel a little unstable. I remember your dad called me and told me you got married. Did my dad call you and tell you that? That's so funny, Angela. I was just in Vancouver and took a Reborn for the first time. I know, I seen your video. Oh my gosh. I have taken my dolls a few times traveling, but this time I didn't. And I'm regretting it because I don't know, I miss my dolls. I like having a doll around. It sounds strange, but whatever. I like it. Yeah, you highly recommend taking reborns to hotels. I know. I've taken dolls, gosh, PEI, Moncton, Montreal, Atlanta, um, gosh, where did I go last time? And I liked it. I liked going out with the dolls and just having a doll with me. And I'm missing that. So I am going to be looking at the Salvation Army tomorrow in Calgary when I go for my 20-minute walk. And hopefully I'll find a baby I can clean up and maybe have a new baby. Um, that's what I'm hoping. I crossed over and needed to wherever I go. You joined the club, did you, Julie? We need it all wherever we go. I actually had a carrier, like, you know what I mean? Like the front carrier where you put the doll in. I've done that walking around. But you know what? I haven't in my own community, in my own small little town. I haven't. What is the weather like here? It's a beautiful day here in Calgary. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous sunny day. It was a little bit rainy yesterday. Um, the temperature is interesting in Calgary. You can have where it's warm and then it can be really cold. It depends. It depends. Um, but it's just, I'm not sure why, but it just kind of happened. Well, once you cross over and you're like, hey, I don't care what people think. I'm taking this doll with me. It doesn't matter what people think. You kind of feel it's like a purse. It's like I feel weird not having a doll with me. It's strange, isn't it? But in my own community, when I go out and about, I don't take a doll. Now, I really need to do that. How long am I here for? I am here for probably another a week. A week. So I'll probably be back home. The videos that are coming up now are actually pre-recorded videos that I scheduled to, I did a bunch of them. And I've never done that before. I've usually, if I went away, I would disappear from YouTube for about about a week. But this time I pre-recorded videos to open up every couple days. And so I like that. It's different. It's different. I'm not sure why. Okay. Cold. Oh, is it cold back home? Ah, it is so true. Our weather is still in the 90s. Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah, we don't get the weather in the 90s in Nova Scotia. No, no, no. But you're talking about I it's getting cold. Like the fall is in Nova Scotia now. The fall is in Nova Scotia. It's sunny in the 50s here in Washington. Nice. Gosh, it's so strange, eh? I just love YouTube that we can talk to each other and we're all over different parts of the world and we can talk to each other and have similar interactions, similar interests, obviously baby dolls, and that yeah, the weather's different, the time frame's different, lives are different, everything is different, but it's just so fantastic that we can do that. Have you seen the preemie I've been fostering? No, I haven't got. You know what? I got a bunch of videos on my watched later list, and I play them on my TV. I seen your gosh, thumbnail, the preemie. Preemie. How big do you say when you say preemie? You're a failed foster mom. Did you adopt the preemie baby? I think I seen you say that in your title or in your something like that. I never watched the video yet. 18 inches. Oh, tiny little baby. I have to go and look. You failed. So she wears preemie. Oh, she wears preemie clothes. Okay. Okay. Nice. So you're actually keeping this baby, Julie? This is a baby you're not letting go. The foster mom has adopted. Julie falls in love fast with her foster babies. Oh, you went all preemie. Oh my gosh, some of the preemie things are so sweet, so tiny. Like I really, really love the preemie sculpt. Oh gosh, it starts Serena and Luke. They're really tiny. I think McPherson's currently owns the sculpts now. They bought the rights to those sculpts and they make pre-painted dolls and little kits that you can get. But my gosh, they're sweet. The little dainty little face, little nose, little lips. Oh, I love them. I have to talk to her owner today. Oh, you'll have to talk to her owner today. Serena, Luke, and Luke are adorable. Aren't they adorable? You just can't sell this one. Oh, I definitely got to go watch that video now. I definitely, when I'm crocheting, I got to go watch gosh, I also have in my watch later list is the new, a baby that you got, Sandra. It's in my watch later list, the video where you got the new silicone baby. And you have it all covered up in your thumbnail. You can't say it. So I have to go watch it, see what's going on. Oh, that's so exciting. It's so fun. And you know what? If you just can't sell that baby, then you know that baby is for you. You know, there's some faces that you just, oh, and it's not, it can be the sculpt, the painting. I don't know what it is. And some of them, you know, they're cute. You love them. Oh, they're so cute. But you don't, I don't know. There's something there. You just don't just gravitate towards. Just, I don't know what it is, but people use the language bond. It could be that. It could be all kinds of different languages. I don't know. There's reminders to me. I have a lot of little ones that remind me of, I don't know, babies that I've known, or I name dolls after, you know, family members that have passed on, things like that, that are very, have sentimental reasons to the doll. I have never done this, but you've never done that before. Oh, she must be. Is it a girl? Is this baby a girl? It's a familiar feeling. That's right. That's the way to describe it. I like that. It's a familiar feeling when you're around. It's the doll is familiar. The face is familiar. So you can't let it go. Is it a girl or a boy, Julie? What have you named this baby doll? Or have you yet? Maybe you haven't. Oh, Angela, what was I going to say to Angela? I was going to say something. Yes, she's Pascal. Oh, yes, I remember seeing a picture of him. Yes, Pascal is such a sweetheart. Yes, I have the Pascal silicone doll that's gifted to me, sent to me for a review. Very cute face, very cute face. The nurse has come. I will be back. Bye, Patricia. She's going to go check out your baby, Julie. Do you ever have times where you start to lose interest in the dolls? I'm feeling like that these days. Maybe age. You know, I think I can understand that, where you start to lose interest in the dolls. Definitely. What did you do, Sandra, to kind of flip that around? Or if that's something you want. And you know what? We go through different things in life where I know sometimes I really spend a lot of time with my dolls, meaning that sitting in the room with them. I'm not one to change my dolls a lot. I do it on camera or for video. But I like having my dolls around. Like I have some in my living room on shelves, and then I have my baby room where I'm in there. Losing interest, particular ones I do lose interest in. And I mean that I don't get as, it would be okay if they weren't there. Does that make sense? It just happens sometimes. I got a lot going on with 3 real kids. Yeah, not enough to sell them all. Yeah, I think it's just maybe you need, you know, I don't know. Sometimes that's why I'm kind of lost for words, I guess, trying to figure out how I want to say this, but I think that my 8 babies, I think I had a video there of my 8 babies that I want to create themes for each doll. Like this doll likes this doll likes that. And I think that's really going to bring me back to really spending time with those particular dolls, because I had those dolls in my cabinet babies that I didn't really handle that much. They were my China dolls, like not China dolls, they were my China good, you know, you don't touch them very often. But I'm done with that. I want to play with the good China, and I'm going to play with these dolls now. And so now I'm going to start spending time with them, creating different themes for each doll. So it brings out more of a personality and fun when you're out shopping. And if you've noticed something, hey, that belongs to that baby, right? And so that's kind of the direction I'm going in. But I do sell dolls when I'm no longer of dolls that are more like collectible, like they're collectibles, I would say, but they're not dolls that it's like, yeah, they're not dolls that I would say that I have to have. And I think I am going to be offering some of those dolls up for sale, or donating those dolls. And I'm starting doing that, the donating of dolls on my, when I get back from my trip, which is going to be on belindasbabies.com, that donating situation. You have to fill in an application. I donate a baby. But if you're in the States, you definitely need to figure out what that is going to cost you extra wise on your end. In Canada, it wouldn't cost anything, but over in the States, if I donated a baby in your direction, what would you have to pay in extra fees? You know, you have to know about that, because that is definitely something I have no idea about. I'm attached to some of my collection, but others make me feel overwhelmed and cluttered. Yeah. And you know, that's okay. I understand that. And I find organizing, moving things around. I usually sell a doll to get a new doll. Off to do the goats on pasture. Huge hugs, Belinda. Enjoy your trip. Thank you so much, Julie. Thank you for jumping in. I got to check out that video and your little new one. Bye. Yes, overwhelming is frustrating with the dolls. That's why I keep a small collection. I've been feeling overwhelmed too. And that's why I've been talking my last X amount of videos about donating and selling some dolls, and just keeping the ones that I'm going to handle more, that I'm going to play with more, that I'm going to utilize or take out more. So yeah, that's something that's coming up here for me, because it is overwhelming. You know, I have my baby room, then I have, you know, shelving in my living room and stuff like that. It does become overwhelming. And it doesn't for some people. You know, some people are not overwhelmed by all kinds of dolls, right? And it doesn't bother them, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, there's collecting, but you know, when you think about it, different collections people have, they can collect little things and it doesn't seem overwhelming, but dolls are fairly big to collect a large collection, right? It depends how you display them too, and if you have the space, you know. Everybody's different, and I do go through definitely phases of feeling overwhelmed with my babies, and that's why I'm going to look at that when I get back home on moving some baby dolls. And I'm hopefully crocheting a bunch of blankets to go with some of these donated babies that I'm going to donate out. Oh my goodness. It has been a beautiful, I don't know where Angela went. Are you still here, Angela? Angela's from my hometown. I've known Angela a while, and I don't think she usually catches me on live very often. You say you keep a small collection, Sandra. So what does that mean? Oh, you're here. Okay. I just wanted to see if you're still here. So how many babies would you say that you have, Sandra? What is a small collection in your mindset? Like I said, I have my 8 babies, and those 8 dolls that I'm speaking of are dolls that were not reborn by myself. They were reborn by other people. Those are my good China baby dolls that I have. And just because I know I can fix the ones I've made, but the ones I have not made, I don't want to mess with any of that artwork. 10 or less. Yeah, yeah, I like that. I like that too. I like that too. And it's hard. It's hard because I have way more than 10 dolls. I don't know how many dolls I have. I really don't. Um, maybe 25 or so, something like that. But and really that's not a big collection. For some people, it's, you know, not a big collection at all. So it's what works for you, right? But right now I have 2 authentic reborns, 3 replica silicones, and 5 Behringers that sit on the shelf. Okay. Behringer babies on the shelf. That's nice. I like them. I do have a couple of vintage baby dolls that I will keep, that they're from when I was little, that I like to keep. You have 3 silicones. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. You're enjoying your silicones these days. You are enjoying your silicones these days. I really was going to take my Pascal silicone with me on this trip. I really was. The next trip I do, see, I go with Trevor. He plays poker around. He's my partner. He plays poker in different areas, and I will travel with him sometimes, but not always. And this time I thought, oh, okay, I'll go. And yeah, I'm regretting not taking baby. I am. That's crazy. I know. Oh, goodness. Strip poker. Well, he could be playing strip poker with a bunch of older men. Today is the seniors. It's the senior. It's the seniors game. So 50 and above. So that'd be interesting. Strip poker. Oh my goodness, you're funny. Is the constant doll buying by some people an obsession, or is it of a true collector? Very interesting. I like that question, Robin. I really like that question. That is a good question. I think it can be an addiction. I really feel that it can be an addiction. Now, it all depends on what is in the eye of the beholder, right? You know, what is an addiction, right? Something you enjoy to do. If it's not causing any issues in your life, financially or personally, what's the issue, right? Some people love to collect all kinds of things, and they have all kinds of dolls or different collections. And so I think it's very personal. It's such a very personal thing. What is a true collector? I don't know what a true collector is. It's whatever you want to collect. And is it collecting? Like, to me, what is a collection? If you're seeking out like every single, like if you want all the Behringers, or you're looking for all this certain, different dolls and stuff. I have dolls. Do I consider myself a collector of dolls? I guess so. What's a collector? Someone who has a lot of one thing, I guess. But an addiction, yeah. If I want a doll that bad, I'll find a way. Yeah, I just feel it's so different, and it's a really, really good question, because I find that when I first started um being interested in reborn dolls, not dolls in general, but reborn dolls. By watching a lot of videos, I felt that, oh my gosh, I guess I should get another one. You kind of feed off each other in regards to what people buy. I feel like I did. I fed off, oh my gosh, that doll is real. I really like that sculpt. I need to get that sculpt, right? You kind of fed off of it, but I feel that I'm really taking a step back now that I guess I've been doing this for a couple of years now, right, with reborn dolls. And I'm really looking at the sculpts and like, yes, that's the one that I'd like to have in my collection, right? And I don't have to have every single one. And I don't, there's certain ones that I want to have, and I'm ready to let go of some. It's an experience. So I think sometimes a lot of us, or I've noticed a lot of us, we get a certain doll, we experience that sculptor, that particular doll. And once we're done with that experience, we give that experience on to someone else. We hand it over to someone else, right? And I think that's okay. I think that's how we make room for more experiences, because that's part of the thrill of experiencing a doll and moving on. So it's buying. People sell dolls to get other dolls that they're looking at, right? And so I think a lot of people in the community that I've noticed on YouTube and stuff, they do that. And then some people don't. They keep, I don't know how they store them, but they keep a large collection. So there's no right or wrong answer to any of it. Any of it. It's whatever feels good to you. You know, if you walk in a room and you say, oh my gosh, I've got way too many of these dolls, then it's not feeling right for you. And so you need to do what feels right for you. Some people walk into a room and they see all kinds of baby dolls and they love it and they want to get more because that feels right for them. And that's what matters. And that's what matters. Store them. It's more like, how can you afford them? Yes, this is true. This is true. But everybody's in different parts in their lives. Like, when my children were small, there was no way I couldn't afford anything for myself, right? Before I met up with Trevor, when I was a single mom and when I was with my husband, our income didn't, there was no entertaining, there was no collecting, there was no buying Christmas presents for each other, let alone dolls. We took, I took care of the kids. He had long-term disability. And so I was the person that worked, and I did what I could with providing, a place for us to live and food and things that we needed. So the thought of actually collecting or buying something for myself, in my mindset, was so selfish, and I'd never do it unless my kids had absolutely everything, right, that they needed. um it's strange now this time in my life, and I'm in a different part of my life, because with Trevor I don't have a lot of financial worries in regards to being the sole income provider, right? Does that make sense? Like, when you have a partner that helps with that, it really does. It really changed things for me. And my children are not small. So my outlook is a little different. It's more like me time now, I feel, right? In my mindset, it's more my mindset shifted a bit. I'm getting to the point where I'm asking myself, do I really need another doll? And if so, why? I'm lucky if I can get myself new underwear. Yes, I get that. I get that. And when you have little ones that need school and, Christmases and all that, I mean, as your kids get older, you still do that sort of thing, but it shifts so much, right? It shifts so much in how you do those things. And I don't know, I just feel the majority of my life I was very, very, how do I put this? There was no extras for myself. Never. Never. And the last couple of years has been different. And yes, do I need another doll? I don't need another doll, right? I would like to have dolls, probably like Sandra said, 10 dolls around there, 15 dolls, I'm saying 10, 15, that I really, really want. And the other ones are going to be like a collectible doll, like a Behringer doll up in a shelf. And the other ones I'm going to find homes for. And that's my plan once I get back. That's where I'm shifting to. I'm lucky if I can, okay. Both myself and my husband are on a long-term disability. It's still a struggle. Rent alone is. Yeah, it is a struggle. It is a struggle, right? A 1,300. Gosh. Yeah, things are expensive. Things are expensive. And like, I know a lot of people in our small town talk about the rent. The rent is a lot. And I purchased a house when I separated from my husband. I worked in the mental health field for a long time. And I purchased a house to which I'm very blessed because I have that house paid for now. So I'm very, very blessed that way. But I mean, all my monies went to the house, the kids, the food, the groceries. I didn't buy myself new stuff, very rarely, right? So this here venture of me exploring with dolls is different for everyone depending on their habits, I guess. You know, we all have different things that we love, and we all make room for different things, right? And food for a family of five is crazy. I guess it would be. Oh my gosh. I food is crazy just to get, I don't know about the States, but in Canada here, just to get like stew meat to make a big stew or something is ridiculous. You just get a couple pieces and hope that it, you know, that it can go a long way. Like Trevor's on a disability too, right? Trevor's on a, I'm sorry guys, for some reason I got disconnected and reconnected there. Um, three boys go crazy with the snacks and meals, and I'm the mom that can't say no. Chicken is just about the only affordable meat these days. This is true. It is true. When my kids were in school and they had the school snacks, I had like a, this sounds awful, but I had to. I had like a box and I used to lock with the school snacks because they would just, when I was at work working, they would all eat it, and I would have to keep replace the school snacks constantly, right? And I'm not a baker, right? And I would be like, you're taking apples to school then because forget it. But even apples now are a bloody fortune. But like my son graduated grade 12, so I don't have little ones anymore. But yeah, it's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. The prices of things. And when it comes to doll collecting, do your dolls your way, right? Isn't that what Spring Flower says? Do your dolls your way, and that's all you can do. Don't compare how you collect. If you collect, you don't have to add any more dolls to your collection, Robin. You can just have the dolls you have now. Even if you want to sell some and just enjoy the dolls you have now. Enjoy them. And you don't have to add any more dolls to your collection. I feel that we need to, and I think I feel that way sometimes, but it's different because I do create my own dolls, and I get, you know, less expensive kits from Temu and AliExpress to create my own dolls, which I really, really am happy that I can do. I could never go and buy expensive dolls from other artists. I have three dolls from In Love with Reborn, Stephanie, and a couple dolls, one, two, three dolls from gals that gifted me, or I bought the kit for, and they painted. So the dolls that I have are all dolls that I've made myself or found, the ones from manufactured dolls from Temu and AliExpress. So they're not great expensive dolls. And thank goodness for that, because if you love baby dolls, thank goodness the Temu and AliExpress existed, because you wouldn't be able to buy $1,000 dolls. Like that's expensive. That's really expensive. Anna at Thing Reborn Nursery does absolutely amazing work. Her prices are fair. Where's that at? Anna at, is that LHING Reborn Nursery? Okay. $350 to $400 for authentic cuddle babies with a big box. That's really nice. Now that's USD. Now that would be a lot more for me here. Like that $350, $400, we're looking at in almost probably 700, if not more Canadian, plus the tariffs, plus all that. I wish there was something like that around Canada that does that, but Instagram or Facebook. Yeah. I love cuddle babies. Yeah, Canadian prices, when you look at, for me to buy a doll, and it sucks because the majority of people on in our community and stuff like that are from the US, and when they sell their babies, I'm like, gosh darn it. But the exchange rate, the tariffs, the shipping, the duties, it's just crazy. I just can't do it. Can't do it. Hello, Patricia. I'm happy you're back. I'm happy you're back. We're talking about collecting and the expenses of collecting, and um, just when you feel enough is enough, that sort of thing. And I was just saying, it just feels so personal, and it all depends on where you are, right? There's no one that says you have to collect more. And even enjoying the dolls you have now, just pick a few that you have now. And if you get another one, exchange it. Sell one, get a different one if you want, or just enjoy the ones you have now. You don't need to get any more. It's fun just to go thrift shopping for some clothes, because putting different clothes and outfits on the babies really makes it feel like you have a new doll in a way. Does that make sense? Um, I find, like, if I take a doll and I add paint or root it or something, I feel like I got a new doll in a way. So it's hard, but I just feel that in a way we don't have to compare ourselves to how other people collect. We just don't. It doesn't matter. I mean, you could have one doll and it'd be perfect, right? Be perfect. It's fun just to play or spend time with or buy for that one doll. I think that's just wonderful. And I think my experience is just, it's changed so much over the last couple years, and that's why I'm revamping things, and I will be rehoming babies. But there's not too many Canadian buyers. I really don't think there is. I don't know where they are. Where are the Canadian YouTubers? I mean, I don't think there is any. I mean, I love everyone. Don't get me wrong. I love you guys. But I just feel that the massive community is in the US. There's not too many folks in Canada. We have Julie and myself, and I think Chenza Dolls is actually a Canadian. I feel that she's in Toronto, if I'm guessing correctly. Um, I'm trying to think. There's another gal up north, and I can't remember the name of her, but I don't know any other YouTubers. I'm thinking most of them are American. And so when people are buying and selling, it's hard. And it's hard to sell to America, and it's hard to buy right now. Hopefully coming up, because I think Carney is supposed to meet with Trump, they're going to come up with hopefully some kind of ease on the tariff situation or whatever they're doing there. But I don't have a lot of hope in that's going to be resolved. So I feel that the next few years is just going to be Canadian buying and selling for me. Does being a content creator on YouTube make you feel that you have to buy dolls and accessories to keep the content going? It does. It has. Absolutely, Robin. I do feel, and I have felt that pressure. You're right. That is a pressure that I do have gone through different feelings of that, because I think if I never had a YouTube channel, I don't think, because you're thinking, oh, because everybody wants to look at box openings. I mean, let's be real. Everybody wants box openings, right? Yeah, don't count on it. Trump doesn't want a budget. I know he doesn't. He is got his heels in there, and it's just, I don't know. People in Canada are like, I don't know, the yakety yak going on over here is people are just wondering why the prime minister is even bothering, because it's just going to be whatever they talk about. They're going to say this, that, and the other thing, and then he'll come back to Canada and it'll be all changed again. Like, it's just ridiculous. It's just, but I mean, you got to try. I mean, you got to try and just, but I mean, I really don't have any hope. And it's really sad because I feel that there's a disconnect, right, in our community, because there is a lot of folks in the States and Canada. Everyone loves box openings, but I just keep on talking. It's a waste of time, really. Yeah, it is. But yeah, everybody likes box openings. Everybody runs to watch box openings, to see the new dolls, to they love the drama. That brings people to watch your videos. It's just, I don't know. It does. I don't feel the pressure anymore because I can create my own dolls from kits that are less expensive from Temu and AliExpress. However, I do feel at times the need to show new dolls. And so there is that underlining sort of pressure there. What about you, Sandra? Do you feel that underlining sort of, I got to show something new? Because I believe I did a YouTube video on that a while back. I can't remember what I titled it, but I do believe I did a YouTube video a while back on feeling that you need to buy new dolls as a creator or someone that has a channel. Which is kind of sad, you know? It's kind of sad, but it is what people want to watch. I mean, when you go to watch YouTube Dolly channel videos, what are you looking to watch? What are you attracted to? And for the most part, we're all attracted to box openings, drama. I will say it is absolutely true, even though people say they're not, you know, channel's not about drama, and I get all that, and I don't want my channel to be a drama, but someone's watching these friggin' dramas. And so yes, people are attracted to that. People are attracted to anything like that, you know. It's just, and it's just the world that we live in. We're attracted to terrible situations, you know. You put a title up there, you know, so disappointed in this reborn doll. I mean, people are going to see why. Why are you disappointed in this reborn doll? You know, I think when you're a newer channel, it's harder. But as your channel grows, you find out what your viewers really want. Yeah, I agree. So now I just talk. And you do a wonderful job talking, Sandra. I think you're fantastic. People really like listening to you. They really do. They really, really do like listening to you. And it's not all about getting the new dolls, but it's also when you get talking, you're sharing your personal life. Not a lot of people want to share a lot of their personal life, right? Hello, Damon. How are you? No, you're really good at talking. But some people are like, no, I don't want to share my personal life. I don't want people to know about my personal experiences, my personal life. I share a lot of my personal life, right? And it's not for everyone, right? Because, you know, it's just not for everyone. Everybody's channel, do your channel your way, whatever. But when you do open up your personal life on YouTube, you are opening up yourself to ridicule, comments, judgment, all that, you know, and you just got to be prepared for that. Just any YouTube channel, you open up yourself up to anything publicly, social media, Facebook, anything, you're opening up for that kind of judgment, comments, negativity, all that stuff. You just got to have big shoulders, you know, and if you have big shoulders, you're okay. I'm good. How's you? We're really good. It's part of my therapy. Yeah, that's right. Talking, getting it out there. And it's weird. Like if you're live, you're actually talking to people, right? Even though you're not seeing people, you're getting feedback. But you're so good at talking. You're not getting that immediate feedback. You're really, really good at that, Sandra. I will tell you that. And I'm attracted to your channel because of that, because of your ease of conversation and your honesty. You're very honest, you know, and you don't get all that all the time, right? And I find that some of my videos there's a place for that, and some of my videos there's not, and I feel that, you know, a genuine, authentic individual creating content gets views, and I really do feel that way. I really do feel that way. Your shoulders are big. Your shoulders are huge. And you know what? I don't know really and I guess I will say what Sandra said is when you do first start your channel, you do feel you got to show doll after doll and get a new doll and show a different doll and do this and opening, look at those YouTube channels that are out there that all they do is open things. They have hauls and that's all they do on their channel. They get a bunch of stuff in from TV and AliExpress. And there's one gal I'm thinking about right now. I can't think of her channel. And I used to watch her a lot, but all she does is open packages, right? And a lot of people like watching it because they like to see what she's opening and if that's something they want to get. Not necessarily dolls. It could be this gadget, that gadget, but a lot of it's from Temu, AliExpress. Some of it, it's just different things. They love opening and seeing what people are getting. But I don't think these people collect these things. I don't know if they send them on to someone else, re-gift them at Christmas time or what they do. But do you know what channels I'm talking about? You appreciate, thank you you're welcome. You're very welcome. No, do you see these? Do you know what channels I'm talking about where they just open packages? And it's like, I think to myself when I'm watching it, every video, I got this haul and that's all they do. Or I got this new thing and look at this new gadget and open this and open that. And I'm like, where are they putting all this stuff? Like, are they keeping all this stuff? Or are they actually just re-gifting this stuff, wrapping it up and giving it away for Christmas? Are they donating this stuff? Like some people, their channel is built on opening things and re-gifting it or donating it or whatever they do. I don't know if they resell it because they don't talk about reselling on their channel, but it's just opening stuff. And people like seeing product. People like seeing product to see what it looks like. Oh, I really like this. This is really nice. And people like that, right? They like that. And so they've built their channel on that. Now, maybe they had X amount of funds and they thought to themselves, well, I'm going to use this money to buy all these products. And then when their channel started to grow and they started to make money off their channel, they use that money to buy more products. I don't know how they do it, but there's no way they're keeping all these products. I mean, seriously. I want to know where the money tree is. Haul videos. Yeah. One Reborn baby mom did vintage outfit hauls. Yeah, vintage outfit hauls. For sure. But I'm talking about those channels that just open all kinds of products. There's a gal and she's funny and she's a comedian. Oh, can't think of her name. And then there's another gal and she has long hair. She usually wears lots of makeup. And you sing potatoes, I say tomatoes or something. She sings a little song at the beginning and then she opens up all these different things and she's funny and sometimes it's dolls, sometimes it's little toys, sometimes it's little gadgets, sometimes it's all kinds of different things. But I don't know what she does with all this stuff. But she has a big following and a lot of people watch her channel. A lot of people watch her channel. It could be just opening and getting rid of it, but her channel is just about opening packages. Exactly. I picture so much indebtedness. For sure. My daughter has a plant that's called the money plant. Haven't seen any money though. The leaves look like, I think my mom had a plant like that. It was called the money plant. That's funny. Oh, that's too funny. Oh my gosh. Gosh, I don't know. I guess it depends on what you're looking for your channel. I'd love to see my channel grow more, honestly. I would love to see it grow, but who wouldn't want to make a little bit of money on YouTube? I mean, let's be real. I mean, if we want to be authentic here, most people would like to do that. I mean, people, they're saying, "Oh, I'm just here to share my dolls. I don't care, blah, blah, blah." Okay, that's good. And that's the way I was too. But you know, you're hoping in the back of your mind, or there's this part of you that are thinking, oh, wouldn't it be nice if I got a couple $100 a month? I could buy new dolls, or I could buy some clothes, or I could, you know, for the dolls or something like that. So there is part of us that do that. I mean, of course, or we wouldn't have subscriptions, subscribe, you know, join my channel, that sort of stuff, right? I don't have that on my channel, but I mean, we do that because we utilize that money back into our channel, right? Not like we're on here trying to get rich, although it'd be nice, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be nice? But no, it's not like we're trying to do that, but it definitely does help with your collecting and your products and buying new things. Uh, at first, I didn't care, but now I'm getting so close, climbing to 900. Yes. You know what? And the thing is, once you get to the 1,000, to me, it's the subscription part. It's the views, and you get a lot of views. So once you get to that 1,000, you're going to do really well. I have a lot of subscribers, but the views are not, they're not high. So the views are very important. You have to keep 4,000 views. Yeah, a month. I think it's 4,000 hours of views a month, something like that. And I don't even know what that gives you because I've never got money from YouTube, but I have a lot of subscribers. Go figure, you know, go figure. And so it's not about how many views and subscribers you have to be monetized. You have to have 1,000 subscribers, and the views, you have to have 4,000 hours, I believe, a month. And that's regular content video. That's not the shorts and stuff. That's so different. You do always watch. You do, Patricia, and I thank you so much. How do you feel about private subscriptions, like people that charge money to watch private videos? I know. I was just saying that, like, I don't have that. I could create that, but I don't know what. I think there's two parts to that. You know, I had subscriptions to a couple of different channels, and I did that to support. Not because I expected certain videos or I expected something special because I subscribe for $5 or $8 a month, right? Because it's different in Canada with the changes in the monies. But I didn't expect anything special because I did that. I did that to support that individual's channel and life and to show appreciation. I don't have that opened up on my channel, and I've thought about it off and on. I wouldn't charge. Most of them are gamers. Yes. You think it's silly, do you? You think it's silly? Well, I want to share with all my subscribers. You are a gem, little me. She's definitely authentic, isn't she? She definitely speaks her mind. There's no doubt about it. There's no, I believe what she's telling you. I think it's okay. I think it's okay because I don't think I would keep certain things separate. That's the thing. That's why I haven't opened that up, because if someone subscribed to my channel, it'd just be for support. I wouldn't have different videos that are just for my special people or whatever. Does that make any sense? I don't know. I think it's nice to help folks out, you know. But yeah, it's an interesting concept because it does get kind of frustrating when you go to someone's channel and you're like, oh, that's for only members only. I can't see that video. Now, sometimes people do that and they open it up later and you can see that video later. And some of them, you can't see them at all. Some of them are only for members. You cannot see that video at all. It does exclude people. And that's what I'm saying. It's kind of strange. And I don't have anything that special that I could do that I'd want to exclude others if they didn't pay the $5 a month, you know? But let's be real and authentic. We who have YouTube channels eventually would like to have some sort of financial gain. And that's me. That's what I'm saying. And And I think for the most part, we do, or we wouldn't care. Why in the hell would we say, like our video, hit the notification button, and subscribe? Why would we say that if we didn't really care about those changes? If we didn't care about the increase or the growth of our channel? If we didn't care about growth of our channel, we're just doing it because we love to show our dolls and that's it, we wouldn't care about any of that. We all would like to see a little bit of something so we can buy dolly clothes and dolls. I mean, that's basically like we're getting rich off of it. But I did, and I'm glad I did, buddy. Welcome. I mean, dang phone. You're always welcome, Little Meatballs Nursery. I feel like it. So yeah. I don't know. I just feel that when I look at everybody would like to do that. Everybody would like to see some kind of success. We all love showing our dolls, but we want to increase our channels also, our subscribers. I do think, Sandra, once you get to the 1,000, you will see reward because you do have a lot of views. And mine, I don't know. I really don't know why I'm not getting a lot of views. I'm not that interesting. And I don't know what it is, but like I'll get like some videos, I'll get a lot of views, and other ones I'm like, I thought that would be something that someone would really be interested in. And it's like 90 views or something. And I'm like, well, if it's not up over 100, like you wonder, like to me, you want to be around 500 or so views. And I should, because I've got like 5,000 subscribers. Like, what's going on here? I don't get it. People just subscribe and they don't watch. I don't know. I really don't know. I can't figure it out. Yes, I get that. But when you're doing regular videos, everyone is watching. You're not telling people if you don't pay every month, you can't see. Yeah. Oh, Belinda, I think you're extremely interesting. I love your channel topics. Well, thank you for the compliment. I don't know, maybe I need to have, one of those clickbait, those thumbnails that say, this horrific thing happened to me. Tune in. And then at the very end say, damn, I dropped my ice cream. People would have to watch the whole thing, and then, that pissed people off. I think those kind of things piss people off. It does me anyway. You think, what's happening? And then, of course, you're drawn to the drama, and you go and you're watching it, and it's like, this is what I'm watching all this for? Well, they got the views, didn't they? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Maybe we could collaborate sometime. Yeah, that would be fun. What I like and is priceless to me is when all reborn baby moms come and make a video when they have had, that's what I call angels, when they've had a bad day or ill. Okay. What I like and is priceless to me is when all reborn baby moms come and make videos when they've had a bad day. Yeah. Because it's authentic. You're really, really talking about what's going on, right? What's really going on in your life. Not everyone likes to share those things. We are humans. We are people. We all have struggles. We all have issues. Not anyone or everyone wants to share those things, but it really shows authenticity, and you feel like there is a connection. You can relate to someone who's being honest, right? I'll bring the wine. What do you mean by collab? What do you mean? Like making a video together? Is that what you mean? As a viewer, I try to promote channels through my comments and praises. And that's exactly fantastic, because that's what it does. When people like and comment, it does promote the videos, and it just, I don't know. My understanding, I don't know too much about algorithms and all this, but my understanding is the more people like and comment, the better it is for your video content, and YouTube will show your video more often if that's something that someone wants. That's my understanding. Excuse me. Collab on a video together. Well, that sounds fun. We can record through Instagram, then upload afterwards. Okay. Like, would he record through Instagram? I don't know nothing about that. You know what? I don't go on Instagram that much, but you can record together on Instagram and then upload it to YouTube. Is that what you're saying? You are all 1 million magic. All the chat and info that you give is epic, from dressing them, changing diapers, bathing, feeding. You know what, Damon? You should have a YouTube channel with all your Star Wars collection. I remember when I jumped on and you guys, oh gosh, I can't remember the other gal. We get on there and Angela was there too, and you were showing me your collection. Sandra, there is an app that you can use where you can create a video together. It's actually you can do it on YouTube now. You can do a live together on YouTube now by hitting a button. They never used to have that on YouTube, but I noticed that the other day that a couple people can go on live together on YouTube. Before, you had to use another app. Yes, definitely. In other words, I would video call you through Instagram, then we record the conversation and I upload it to YouTube. Oh, okay. I do, but I don't have the room for it all. Right, Angela says. Right on, Angela. Well, we'll have to talk about that, my dear. You can connect with me through Belinda's Babies on Facebook. We can talk that way. I don't know about a live. It would be hard to navigate time for me. With the kids, you never know. Ah, yeah. That's true. That makes sense. I'm not getting any interruptions in this hotel room, which is really interesting. Because usually the dogs are barking, or Trevor walks in the room, or, I just feel like I got to go make supper or something. I don't have to do anything currently. I don't have Facebook. You can always email me. Well, okay. I'm going to, my email too is on my YouTube. Is your email on your YouTube, Sandra? Or is that a different email? Yeah, I'll have to look at that. There was an app, I do know, that you can get people to join on, but it is live. It is always live. So to record a video and then upload it. So then you would edit it too. No, I've never done that. What the heckers are we going to talk about? Wine? I need to have my wig. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This has been a great conversation. I've really, really enjoyed it. And I've really enjoyed Robin's questions. You've got great questions that I love. I should actually do a question and answer video sometime. I really like the questions. Yes, my email is under all my videos. Yes, wigs and wine. Do you have wigs? That would be funny. Oh my gosh. I love my different wigs. I have fun. I don't wear them in public. I just wear them on my videos, which are fun. It is so fun. Oh my goodness. Yes. Well, it is, I think I'm going to take off, but I want to thank you guys for such a fantastic, my hair is a wig on all my videos. I look great. And well, thank you, Damon. Like the last couple months. Seriously, that's your real hair. That's not a wig. I don't know what to believe or not to believe. I'm going to go watch some videos. I got to watch Sandra's couple of videos, and I got to watch the new baby on Julie, the country cottage. I will see you later, Angela. Thank you so much, Sandra, Damon, Robin, Angela. I'm not sure who still is on here, but thank you so much. As a viewer, Belinda, I find myself critiquing, and that's why I like asking questions. I absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it. Continue asking the questions because it's really good. I can make a whole video on some of these questions you've asked me, and I love it. I love it because I never knew You know, it's good. I love critiquing. I love people asking questions. I think it's fantastic. You got to be honest. You got to be true to you, and you got to just be true to your viewers. Thank you so much for the fun. Okay, guys. Thank you. Bye for now. Take care of yourselves.